Hello, my lovely learners. Welcome once again to this warm and inspiring English learning journey. Today, I want to share something truly special. Something that will help you not only practice your listening skills, but also find the courage to talk about yourself in English. Many learners feel nervous when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself." Their mind suddenly goes blank, and they start to worry about grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. But don't worry, my dear friend. Speaking about yourself is not about perfection. It's about connection. And to show you how simple and beautiful it can be, let me tell you my story. My name is Daniel, and I am 25 years old. I was born in the wonderful country of Ethiopia, a land rich with coffee, kindness, and colorful culture. I grew up in a small town where everyone knew each other, where children played freely, and where every sunset painted the sky with hope. My childhood wasn't perfect, but it was full of lessons. I was shy back then, the kind of boy who preferred listening rather than speaking. When people spoke English around me, I admired them quietly, thinking, one day I want to speak like that. I come from a lovely family who taught me the meaning of love and resilience. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, and each of them is special in their own way. My elder sister, Sarah, is gentle and wise. She always listened to me with patience and guided me through my studies. I still remember how she used to say, "Daniel, don't give up. Every small effort counts." My younger sister, Lily, is a ball of energy and laughter. She loves painting and music. I often found her painting the sunrise outside our window, a reminder that every day brings a new chance to start again. And then there's my brother, Jonas, brave and confident. He's the kind who never fears to speak up. He was the one who pushed me to practice English out loud, saying, "Come on, Daniel, don't be shy. Just speak." My family wasn't rich in money, but we were rich in love, and that gave me strength. My childhood was simple but beautiful. I remember running barefoot on dusty roads, playing football with a ball made of plastic bags, and laughing until sunset. We didn't have fancy toys or gadgets, but we had something more powerful: stories. Every night my grandmother told us stories filled with wisdom, courage, and kindness. Those stories were my first teachers. Even before I could understand English, I realized the power of words, how they can make people dream, hope, and believe. That's when I promised myself that one day I would use my words to inspire others, just like those stories inspired me. When I started school, English became my favorite subject, though I must admit, it scared me at first. The first time I spoke English in front of my class, my hands were shaking, my heart was racing, and my voice was trembling. I forgot most of the words I had practiced the night before. But my teacher smiled gently and said, "It's okay, Daniel. You're learning. Keep trying." That smile changed everything. From that day on, I decided not to fear mistakes. I started reading short English stories, listening to English songs, and practicing with my friends. Sometimes I even stood in front of the mirror and said, "Hello, my name is Daniel. How are you today?" It felt funny, but it helped me build confidence. Slowly, day by day, my English improved. Not because I studied for hours, but because I practiced with love and consistency. As I grew older, I began to understand the importance of helping my family. We didn't have much, so I worked part-time jobs, selling coffee, helping neighbors, and doing small tasks. It wasn't always easy, but seeing my family smile made it all worth it. Those days taught me something very valuable. Learning English isn't just about speaking fluently. It's about opening doors to better opportunities, to self-growth, and to helping the people we love. Learning English became part of my daily routine. When I cooked, I listened to English podcasts. When I walked to school, I repeated new words in my head. Before I went to bed, I played soft English audio. So even in my sleep, I could let the language surround me. One night, I listened to a story about courage and success. The next morning, I woke up with a new sentence in my head, something I had never practiced before. That's when I realized our brain never stops learning, not even when we rest. So, my lovely learners, when someone asks you, "Tell me about yourself," don't feel nervous. Don't think your story isn't special. Every story is beautiful because it's yours. You can start simple. My name is... I'm from blank. I like blank. I'm learning English because it's fun. Speak slowly, clearly, and confidently. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be yourself. Remember, every time you practice, you are growing. Every mistake is a step forward, not backward. Learning English is not just about grammar or pronunciation. It's about discovering your voice. And when you find your voice, you find your confidence. So tell your story proudly, even if your English is not perfect. Because one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. If someone like Daniel, a shy boy from Ethiopia, can stand up and speak confidently in English, then so can you. Believe in yourself. Keep practicing. And let your story inspire others.